Russell Brand this week. Are we going? We're turning over, right? Yeah, we have Russell Brand this week. Oh, fucking hell, like. I mean, you name one person who's been in the paper that the papers hate, and the people have gone against the papers. No one will go against the press or the media. They just appease the media. So, remember Amy Winehouse, right? I hated Amy Winehouse. I didn't even know why. I don't read The Sun. I was so busy doing like 12, 13 hours a day at work. I didn't even know. I don't even listen to Radio 1, so I didn't have a fucking clue who Amy Winehouse was. And I hated her. I hated her. And it was from that day I realised that the media, people get on that. I mean, no, it was before that. It was a long time before that. It was Essex boys, Essex girls. But I'm from Essex, right? My mum's an Essex girl, and I've actually got in fights because of people giving it the stupid bollocks about Essex girls. You know what I mean? And I will be in fights again because of that. I don't care. You know, you cannot slag me off like that. Just because the papers tell you to. You want to spend 50p on a fucking brag every day. Anyway, Russell Brand, he's speaking out. Anyone who speaks out, because I lived in the same road as him, right? I went to the same school as him. He didn't even have a fucking bike at school. His mum was that poor, right? Yeah, he ain't from money. He wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. I don't know why you all hate him. Well, I do. You all hate him because of the press. The press tells you to. Nah, I'm pissed off with it. I'm up to here with Russell Brand and all these stupid theories. Next thing they're going to be telling us he's got 3 legs or something, you know, and people have fucking believed that. Anyway, we're outside the uni. I mean, I helped build this uni. I bled for this build at uni. I starved for this uni, working 12, 13 hours a day. I saw people. I saw Polish people. This is what got me in a sack from here. I walked into a room where the asbestos removers had been, and I saw these Polish people with no mask on. They didn't even have goggles on, which is compulsory on every building site, everywhere you go. Yeah, they didn't have none of that on, and they were sweeping up asbestos. Fair enough, it was grey asbestos. I don't know if you know, you've got grey. There's about 6 different asbestos, and the worst one is blue, which is basically gone. It was cleared in the 70s. But they had these Polish people cleaning up, and they was on £5.30 an hour, right? And I was on £8 an hour. Worked that one out, right? And they was cleaning up asbestos in a room with the windows closed, right? And I whistle blew on them. I went to the uni. I went to the health and safety at the uni, grassed them up. They went round there with clipboards, and it kicked right off. Yeah, and that was the last day I ever worked here. But anyway, we got. There's been enough quote from that stupid film, and I've seen the amount of money spent on this place and the divide. I mean, people assume everyone here's got money. Yeah, a lot of them have. A lot have got, you know, a different coloured car for every day of the week that daddy's bought them. Yeah, but then you got the likes of people from where I grew up on council estates who struggle to be here. And that's another thing. I mean, this uni, if you go on their websites, there's them and us. They call them, the posh people are called Sloans. They call them Sloans. And the other people, the lower classes, are detested here. The divide is fucking ridiculous. The hate between the middle classes. No, they're not even middle class, they're upper class fuckers. They're just here, they're not here to achieve anything. They're not here like, oh, my main objective for being at the uni is to become a scientist. They're not here for that. They're here like, oh yeah, well, I'll go to uni because that's what I do. You know what I mean? I'm rich, that's what I do.
Just one big jolly, and they just
jolly,
want to rule over you when they come out the other end of it.
And what people don't realise, I mean, the people from the working class, some of them, a lot of them, and it does happen here, I know it for a fact, there's a lot of prostitution goes on here. Like, that is the only way they can find to get through uni. Otherwise they've got to work at McDonald's, which is still a struggle. It don't matter, they're going to bring a wage out from McDonald's and not get nowhere. You know, that's not going to feed them and stuff, and get by all their books and papers and stuff. Books are expensive, you know, so 2-3 nights prostitution, which is, in whatever your opinion is on that, I don't know, I'm just telling it how it is. There's prostitution is rife here, you know, and it's sick. Why should people have to stoop that low? I mean, we're seeing the students kicking off. They know how to kick off, right? Throwing fire extinguishers and stuff. I mean, that's my kind of fucking party, you know what I mean? I'll have some of that. But look, there's been, it must have been over £1 billion spent on this place. last year, the year before. This was the biggest building site in the country, in the whole of the United Kingdom. This was the biggest building site. All that money spent, and I mean, here we go. Like everyone's going to assume I'm racist now. The biggest population of Chinese in this country is Exeter, which is apparently good for the country. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they're all imported students who come here and they spend money, which is apparently good. But it's outpricing your average person who cannot afford to come here. And there's the bloke I wanted to talk to. He's the head of the opposition of the EDL. And yeah, we'll kill this. I'll talk later.